Okay, there's something just really quick that I wanted to show you that I found quite useful this week. So I've gotten a direct shape from a client, and direct shapes are great for showing you the overall geometry, but they are horrible for anything that comes afterwards, right? So I can't tag these, I can't get the volumes out of it, I can't even schedule it, and I can't even modify the boundary if I wanted to. So a way around this is to actually use a native Revit floor family. But to do that with all the elevations like that, you can kind of see it's not flat, is a pain, right? Because what you have to do is basically draw an outline here and then put in a bunch of points in here and then set those points at the right RLs to those elevation, and hopefully the shape matches. But you can actually do all of this in Rhino.Inside with a fairly simple script. And let me show you that. So here in Rhino.Inside, what you want to do is just reference the direct shape first, get its geometry. So you can kind of see its geometry here in Rhino itself. And then what we want to do is literally what I said in the manual process itself. I want to isolate the outline. Now, depending on how dirty your direct shape is, this process can be kind of painful. But luckily for me, for this ramp, it wasn't that painful. So what I ended up doing was basically getting all the surfaces that had a normal vector that's pointing almost upwards. So in this cull here, we can kind of see that I basically got the top surface of the direct shape itself. What I then did was project that top surface to a plane and region union it. The union itself gave me the actual outline itself. So then I can use this outline and create a floor, right? So what I do is I pick a floor, I pick my floor family. In this case, it's concrete 200, so for 200 mil thick, and I can create a floor. Let me just do that. Right, okay, so I've got my floor here. You can see it's flat. I can show you that in Revit itself. One sec. Yeah, so in Revit itself, it's flat, essentially. It's not the right elevation. There are no ramps or anything, right? And you then basically want to do is that after you create a floor, we can go back to what our outline that we made before. So this one here. Oops, let me hide this. So our outline here. Get all its points like that, and what we're going to do is project it back up to our original B-rep up here, so you can kind of see this here itself, right? And when we do that, what we end up having is basically a way to modify what Revit calls the host points of the floor itself. So if I enable this, what will then happen is that Revit will move all the points of my outline back up to the direct shape. And I'll show you the result in Revit. So essentially what we have is I'll have sort of overlapping floors. That's fine. Let me just hide this direct shape here. And you can kind of see that's a native floor, and you can see all the points that were moved, or all the points that Rhino.Inside has moved. And this means I can get my area, my volumes out of it. I can tag it once more. I can actually modify the boundary and move the points up and down if I need to. It's going to be a bit hard because this is not very clean, but I can if I want to, and that's kind of the whole point. So doing this manually would have taken me way longer, but if I just ran a script like this, it would have saved me some time. And also it's just way less painful.